badilla. I'm Ronnie Badilla Jr. and I am Powerplant 12. This is my midterm examination. So this is our first question. Senator Bato de la Rosa put forth a bill that would have made plunder punishable by death to penalize corrupt public officials should the Philippine government permit this to become law. Explain. My explanation, sir, is my flesh say yes, but my soul knows that God is the only one that should be able to take a life. As a Christian follower of Jesus Christ, I disagree that Senator Bato de la Rosa put forth a bill. In John 8:7, it says, "Let any one of you who is without sin, be the first to throw a stone." Jesus consistently taught mercy, forgiveness, and grace, even toward those who have sinned greatly. Jesus says in chapter 8, verse 7, Jesus challenged people to reflect on their own sin before condemning others. It says that all of us cannot be able to judge people, judge our neighbor, or our family in a kind of God created, because we are formed of God's image. God created and God will take. In Matthew 5:38 to 39, it says, you have heard it said, eye for eye, but I tell you, do not resist an evil person." Jesus rejected the Old Testament model of retribution in favor of forgiveness and non-violence. And it says that if there's someone who sin against you, you must forgive. Do not resist an evil person. Don't take eye for eye. But if someone stone you, just stone them with a bread. In James chapter 4 verse 12, there is only one lawgiver and judge, the one who is able to save and destroy. But you, who are you to judge your neighbor? This verse is particularly strong in making the point that only God has the right to judge, since He as alone has the power over life and death. This is my answer, this is my explanation, sir. Thank you, sir. This is the second question. Should same-sex union be made legal in our nation so that the LGBT community can have the freedom to be with whoever they choose to love? Justify your moral judgment on this matter. For me, human sexuality and gender are created with a specific purpose and design, and living outside the design leads to disorder, confusion, or harm. Male and female bodies are complementary. LGBT behavior is seen as morally wrong because it goes against the natural purpose of sex and gender, which are meant for male and female union and family life. Marriage and sex are meant to bring together man and woman in a stable union to raise a children. I'm Ronnie Madillian. I against LGBT identities and behavior, not out of hate because I have a friend LGBT, but because I believe they go against the natural design of humanity, the moral order given by God and the foundation of a healthy society. God created humans, male and female, and designed marriage as a sacred union between a man and a woman. Same-sex relationships are a rejection of that divine design, and it's against of God's purpose in our life. God created Adam and Eve, not to Adam, or Eve to Eve. God created a man and a woman. Shows that marriage and family are part of God's design. The union of a man and a woman is meant to lead to children and growth. That's all.